So, I'm here, just in case you can hear me. And, let's see. Okay, so now I got you on my computer. So, my thought is, if I do it on the computer, which is over here, maybe I can see some comments. I don't know. I get so frustrated because I can't see any of the comments. Anyway, so we're going to make a shaker card. Like, you know, I have held my breath this long. Not really. I don't hold my breath. But I keep thinking, I'm going to make a shaker card. I'm going to make a shaker card. And I haven't done it. So we're going to do it. And we're going to do the super easy use an envelope shaker card. Because, you know, that's the easiest way to make a shaker card. So that's how I'm going to do it. Because I think all of you can do that. And you have the ability, you have the things. Because if you have clear envelopes, now if you don't have clear envelopes, you're going to need some clear envelopes. But, we're going to use the beautiful balloons part of it. We're going to use all sorts of different things. Look, I'm already ready because I didn't want it to take forever. Honest. Like, because, you know, maybe somebody'd get bored and, you know, then you wouldn't watch me. So anyway, so we're going to make a shaker card. So I have a piece of the balloons celebrate something awesome paper. It's 6x6 paper, but I cut this one at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, so it's just a tad bit smaller than the front of your card. So we're going to slide this right into this clear envelope. Okay. And we are going to make sure that it is all the way down here in the corner. Okay? All the way down in the corner. And then we are going to add some shaker bits. Well, hello, Jenny Watson. I see you. So we are going to add these iridescent shaker circles. Oh my goodness, they are adorable. Okay? I love these. Are you ready? We're going to add some shaker bits. We have to make sure to keep that down into the corner, okay? So, prop open your envelope just a little bit and add some shaker bits. And try not to make a mess. You just ordered the shaker bits? Well, I'm going to show you something to do with them. Let's see if I got enough. Oh, yeah, I got enough. Okay. So, the first thing I'm going to do is put the lid back on these shaker bits. Thank you, because I don't want to make a mess. So, we're going to take, I see that you can't hardly see. So, we're going to take the release paper for the envelope, and we're going to fold it over tight onto our designer series paper. Okay. Again, we're going to make sure that that's all the way into the corner. And then we're going to add tear and tape here on the edge. Tear and tape is your friend. If I can find the end of it. There it is. So we're going to put tear and tape right here on this edge. And we're going to fold this edge over. Okay. Now, you don't need scissors for tear and tape. It's called tear and tape for a reason. So we just put it right there on that edge. We get our pokey tool, take the release paper off, and fold this over. Okay, so there is our shaker. The front of our said shaker card. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put it on the front of the card. Okay, so again with the tear and tape, because you don't want it to fall off, we're going to put it all the way around And then we're going to add this to the front of our card. I didn't get that very close to the edge, did I? I think it will still stick. Okay, so pokey tool, the release paper off. And then we're going to add this to the front of our card. And this is really, this is how easy it is to make a shaker card using this technique. And you can do it however you want. I mean, you can use whatever designer series paper you want. You can even use cardstock. Hi, Pam. I see you. I see your comment. So thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. So I have Blackberry Bliss cardstock. And apparently I did something a little bit wonky because it doesn't quite line up there at the top, but it's still going to be adorable. Okay, so I stamped and punched out the happy using the Alpha Best and the punch. So that I love that, but it's kind of tedious. I didn't think I needed to show you guys how to do that. There's lots of different backgrounds. If you want a background, I just stamped that, the outline, and then stamped the letters inside. And I stamped them all with Blackberry Bliss. Then I did the birthday with the biggest wish, and then just fussy cut around it so I can add it to the card front, okay? So I think, hang on, because I have some ideas, maybe. I have some thoughts. Because I also punched out. I wish we had a balloon punch. We don't have a balloon punch anymore. So I have some balloons that I die cut. That's the word. From the designer series paper. But I also have this dog that is adorable. Can you see him? He's from the Zany Zoo. I don't want to put him on here. So, I'm thinking I'm gonna move this down to make room for the dog. Maybe I just need the littler balloons. I can just use the smaller balloons. Oh, that's better. Forget that big balloon. We'll just use the smaller balloons and the dog. Or I can do it like this. Look, I'm trying to figure it out. I can put the dog down here. Oh yeah, and then the strings will come down to the dog. How about that? Oh yeah. We'll do it that way. Okay. So we're going to put the happy birthday in the middle. I just decided. There you go. Live with me making decisions. I'm going to use dimensionals. Just because. You don't have to. But, so the other beauty of this shaker card is it's flat. Right? So it'll slide right into an envelope. I don't think dimensionals are going to hurt it too much. I think it'll still be okay. So let's get the birthday on here. And then I'll put the P in the middle. We'll start with the middle one. So we make sure we get them all lined up-ish. Because, you know, it's hit or miss kind of with me, whether or not it's going to get lined up. I probably should be using bigger dimensionals, but I didn't have them on my desk. It's not that I don't own them. It's just that they weren't on my desk and I didn't want to get up. Okay, so here's our happy. And then we're going to add our balloons and our little doggy. Okay, So here's our balloons. Oh, we're not going to use the big one. We're just going to use the little ones. And then we'll stamp the inside of our card. Ooh, you know what I want to do? I want to put a string. So, did you know that our scissors that are called paper snips, and I guess they're called paper snips for a reason. They work amazing on paper. They do not work so well on ribbon or twine. I'm just saying. But that's not what they're advertised to do. Okay. So, let's see. I can just add the... I'm just going to add it right there on the back of the dimensional. So it'll stick it. Then I'll add another dimensional and make sure it doesn't fall off of my card, because then the balloon would go away. It'd be catastrophic. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of Stampin' Seal on this one because I can before I glue my string. Now this is, hang on. It's the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. So you get lots of different colors in there, but this one, I got the white. I got the white Baker's Twine here for our balloon string. Okay, so let's see if we can get these balloon strings down to the dog. Where we're going to put the dog. Oh, look at how adorable this is going to look. And then the doggy's going to be right there. Holding the balloons. How cute. There we go. Okay, so I think trying to figure out okay, hang on. I need a tiny bit of this dimensional there, so it'll be by his hand. And I know it's the idea. The dog's head could be holding and it would still be okay. But, you know, you may as well get it as close as you can, right? If the dog's going to be holding it. Okay. And then I'm going to get my other scissors, because my other scissors just work better to cut this Baker's Twine. I apologize, Stampin' Up, but how's that? Happy birthday with the little doggy holding the balloons. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we're gonna stamp the inside. Look, here's my mess over here. You know, it's really Sandra creating. Oh, I can put this balloon on the inside. Or I can stamp a balloon. Let's stamp a balloon. Happy birthday. How about, I think it's time for a celebration. Let's see. I think it's time for a celebration. So did you know with photopolymer stamps, you're supposed to lay them down and pick them up? Because otherwise they can be haywire. Nobody wants it haywired. And not haywired, but crooked. I mean, like on your it's not on my block straight. So I had to make sure I got it straight. Okay, I think it's time for a celebration. Then I'm going to put my balloon at the bottom. or right there. So, there's the inside of the card. I've made my first shaker card with the new catalog. There we go. Happy birthday! So, I used lots of different things on this card, but, of course, my favorites are these shaker bits right here. The iridescent shaker circles. If you don't smile when you get this card in the mail, well, first of all, it's your birthday. You should be smiling. But, thanks, Pam. Who doesn't love a shaker card, right? Only people who don't know anything about shaker cards. But, thanks so much for hanging out with me a little bit today. The next 2 weeks, I won't be here. Because I will be out of the country. So, you can watch my Facebook page. I will post lots of pictures there. I'll try to remember to post them to Instagram. You know, who knows? Yay, Ginny, I'm glad you're smiling. All right, well, thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. But say hi to me on Facebook after I post my pictures, okay? Bye.